So what I need you guys to do now here, all the listeners and viewers of Iron Age Radio here, I don't know if I'm supposed to be sharing this with you or not. I wasn't specifically told not to. Like, it didn't say not to share it in the messages or anything. So we've been given the events for the Magnus Classic being held in Iceland. And I'm going to share them. So we're going to go over them here. And it's fine. That's fine, right?
I don't know.
It's fine. Yeah.
Magnus is watching. He'll be okay with it. He'll tell you if it's
Magnus is a friend of the show. If you guys remember, he was on an early Strongman Petties.
It doesn't matter. You have to say sorry to Monica, not Magnus.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll. They'll announce by Saturday. Okay. So. We have 3 days, 3 events each day over 3 days in 3 different locations in Iceland, which is pretty cool. I'm excited to travel around.
If you're going to do a multi-day show, that's the way to do it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So day 1 in Husafell. Not too shockingly, we have the Husafell Stone Carry. Super excited for that one.
I was saying, you must be pass out with that one too. That's an ancient relic.
I will
that is an
die.
Ancient relic. Careful with that one.
Yeah, I will. I'm really excited. I'm excited for the event. And because I'm good at front carry stuff, but I'm also just excited for just the opportunity that most people just don't get to have, which is to actually in competition do the Husafell Stone. To go there and pick it up, whatever, is obviously a very cool thing, and one of the great manhood stones in the world. But to do a competition is a really big deal to me. I'm really excited.
Well, I was saying, I know what a student historian you are of the sport.
Yeah,
that means something beyond just being there.
Yeah,
it's cool to go there, but to actually pick up and carry the Husafell stone, come on,
it's a big fucking deal to me.
That's awesome.
Number 2, Hercules Hold, which not going to be my best events, but I did okay with it at the Magnus qualifier, so hopefully we can keep that train rolling. We got some guys with some pretty good fucking grips there. We got Kielskowski, we got Tristan, we got Wes, we got some guys who got some real world-class grips there. So
some of those guys will be looking to put on a show too.
Absolutely.
I know Tristan is really unhappy with the wrecking ball hold, so that's something where it's it's not a grip event, and he treated it like that,
right?
But it's like he's going to want to put on a show.
I'm excited to see him at the road one with the farmers there they have, because that's I've been waiting for a fucking heavy farmers for him.
Oh yeah,
it's not even heavy enough there, but this will be a good example of he'll sit all day with that damn thing if he has to.
Be good pictures too.
Yes,
in scenic Iceland.
Absolutely. The third event of that day is the Super Yoke into the Farmer's Walk. So if you've watched any of the old Magnus classics they have like everything is stones. Everything is fucking stones there. So they have these stones that they put handles into, and those are the farmers. So they're a little offset. I think they said one's like 308 and one's 320 or something like that.
That sounds similar to an event we had at West.
And that's what I was actually thinking, is that it's actually a really, I cursed North American Strength Productions or promotions for putting the Diddy stones in there. I cursed them every single day.
I love that event, and I still curse them.
Yeah, so but I'm happy now that I have a little bit of practice with that and the offset stuff. And
how are you feeling about that one? Because now because I know you're good at yoke, but then going into the farmers after a grip event, that's going to be kind of tough for a one-day thing.
Yes, so I will be training to try to have my grip recovering quickly, and the nice thing with the Hercules hold compared to say like farmers carry is you just let it go and you're done. You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing if you're doing like a deadlift hold or whatever. It's not like farmers where you get that first drop and you're like, holy fuck, and you pick it again and you're just losing it and zapping it more and more and more. So realistically, I'll probably recover pretty quickly from the Hercules hold, I think.
That's an interesting way to put it, right? Because you're thinking of sets to failure. You can try to grip for 6, 7, 8 sets. So you just hit it failure once, then you go to your farmers.
I should be okay. So my farmers have been improving. This isn't super heavy, and the yoke was good to me at CSM without training it at all. So hey, maybe a good one there for me. We'll see. The next day, we are at the Black Beach, where we will be doing a stone press for max weight. We had 3 attempts at powerlifting style.
A stone press for max weight.
Yeah, so it's like a rising. It's
not natural stone. It's Atlas stone.
Oh, it's natural stones.
So you just have like random jumps. You're not like I get to put 2.5 kilos on.
No, it's not like that. And the stones are shaped differently and all that stuff, right? Too. So there'll be that will be an interesting one. I have a block. I'll be training my block press. I hope that carries over lots. We'll have to find out. The second event that day will be either a Thor's hammer throw for distance or sandbag over a wall they have there that we saw.
Tristan
did it. Yeah.
I mean, that's really good for you.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's a good explosive event for me that I should do okay in. My distance is okay. My height is a little bit better, but just something I got to practice, I guess, on that one.
You got to pull the Pat Gregor.
Yeah, just launch it into the stratosphere. The last event for that day is a stone to shoulder / stone loading over bar medley, which is going to be natural stones as well. So that'll be a tough one. Whenever I watch these videos of the Magnus Classic and Iceland, whatever, because like Rogue has his nice streams of them and stuff, everything looks wet. Everything looks like it has like a mist on it, you know.
I don't know if that's just the color of things out there.
Yeah,
anytime you see anything Iceland, it's like there's just a dense
foggy. Yeah, so that's
like
might be tough.
That's gonna be rough.
You know, you can wipe it off after every event and stuff, or after every competitive stuff, but it'll still get some moisture on it.
When you do those, are they allowing you tacky on those or no? It's
just tacky towels.
Okay.
So not really, but like it's kind of a similar thing. Have you ever used one of those before?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Looking at the no sweat product that Derwinski was using.
Ooh, good idea.
Yeah, he really liked that. He was saying he just kept his hands super dry.
Oh yeah.
So it might be something where it's like just dab it on beforehand.
Yeah.
For like the entire show.
Good idea. Yeah. The third day is the Fisherman's Village, and this one here is going to take a little bit of practice. So it's the hand over hand hoist, and I fucking knew they were going to put this in there because it was such a cool event last year. I was like, I know they're going to do it again. And arm is not my fucking friend, but I'm practicing it. We're going to get better for it for this one. It's they had a big crane, so you're pulling off of this one pulley up onto the other pulley, and then there's like a big heavy sandbag behind you that you're pulling up on the crane.
Yeah, that was the one you posted the other day, right?
Yes. So I'm gonna. Hey, again, if anybody, I'm kind of looking at Gord for that one. But if anybody has any cool ideas on how I could mimic that or whatever, I'm all ears because I could really use the practice with that. The second event of that day, the silver dollar 14-inch deadlift with weight jumps. So it's 300 to 420 kilograms. So it gets nice and heavy. Starts off relatively light, but gets real heavy.
The thing is, I don't see 420 being unattainable for you, given the way your polling's been going lately.
Yeah,
but it's a partial on the third day of a grueling show.
Yeah, it's very, and that would also be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the seventh pull. So asking a lot for my poor little glutes, but we'll see. And then the last is a log lift medley. We got 4 logs, fastest time wins.
I don't hate that being at the end.
No, I like that too. I think it'll be interesting to see Kielowski just go into fucking Super Saiyan mode, and like it'll be interesting to see if he can find a way to press the logs. Like, Viper presses won't be fast enough for how easy it'll be for him. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's gonna have to like literally just muscle snap,
just front raise it to the locked out position, or like take one in each end and press the light one first, K down. Press the light one, K down, and then it moves on. Like,
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
To see. And it'll be interesting too because at the end of a show like that, the guys who are really stung statically probably are going to be pretty gassed.
We'll get to see. Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah,
it's a good level that playing.
It's a lot of stuff in the last. It's not very typical that you see the log to close out a show. That's not very normal. So it's very. But that's Magnus his shows. If you've learned anything from the Magnus qualifier in Gimli, they're typically done in an order that you wouldn't anticipate. A show. I'm not sure why, but we kind of just always start with the press, maybe move into the deadlift afterwards, get some sort of like a lighter, whether it's like a throw or whatever. But for him, it was like deadlift first. Then it just changes, and it's very different with him the way he does it, and it makes for interesting shows.
Yeah, sometimes like the press, a lot can go wrong on a press.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like get it out of the way first.
Yeah, you're putting something heavy over your head.
But at the same time, it's like when you're at that next level, it's like safety's already accounted for. These are all season
right.
Yeah, to me, I'm looking at it like the same way I was saying with the sandbag carrier nationals.
Yeah.
You're going to pre-exhaust those guys who you knew were really good there, and you're going to force them to get their conditioning.
Absolutely, yeah. So. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy show, and you talk about like the level of guys who are at this show, like, Kielowski being the obvious, like that's insane. Like I got a little bit of a, I'm not somebody who gets like starstruck per se, like just through like wrestling. I've met a lot of my wrestling heroes and stuff, But Kielowski is going to be a guy where, if nothing else, just his physical presence will be very intense, and like he's just a huge dude. But you got him, you got Tristan, you got Wes. You got Shane Flowers, you got fucking Rongo Keane, you got these guys who are just really, really amazing competitors in this, and it's going to be Ivor Smoxtelis. It's just like world's strongest man competitor after world's strongest man competitor. It's going to be a very, very intense day of competition. That, for me, whatever the standing show at the end, it's a really big honor for me to even have my name on the same standing sheet as these guys. You know what I mean?
Forever they'll be on Strongman Archive.
Strongman Archive, maybe that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, if I search the Magnus Show on Strongman Archive, I will pop up on there. So I'm really just thankful for that opportunity to do that. So
yeah, that's just cool. I mean, even honestly, you could do the Husafel and then just pull out an you'd still like that's experience in itself. You know what I mean?
Hang out nice with the rest of it.
Yeah, so I don't like the rest of this.